parents, Grace here with Amazing Parenting. You are welcome. Today we're going to be talking about there are certain things our children need to have for their outlook on life. And as parents, we need to be teaching these things to our children. I'll be right back. Okay, if you're new to my channel, my name is Grace, and here we do all things parenting. This is Amazing Parenting. Whether your child is a baby, a teenager, a young adult, or beyond, you will find videos on this channel talking about and highlighting areas that can help you, support you, guide you into giving your children a better way forward in these different areas. Okay, so all things to do with parenting. So subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell to all. That way you'll get all the videos that are uploaded straight away. You'll be up to date throughout all the times we are uploading videos. And also you'll have archives to a plethora of videos, over 150 videos on parenting. If there's a particular video that you want done because there's something specific you're going through, leave a comment below and I will endeavor to do a video just on that particular subject for you. So leave a comment below if there's something you're going through with your teenager, or your newborn, or your young adult that you want me to do a video on, and I will endeavor to do a video on that for you. Give me a thumbs up and share these videos. Once you watch a video, even while you're watching, you're thinking, oh, a parent comes to your mind, a friend comes to your mind, share the video with them. Let's get these videos out to as many people possible, okay, as many parents as possible. So just keep clicking and sharing. That's how we get these videos out to as many people. Okay, so let's do that. Let's subscribe, let's give us a thumbs up, let's leave a comment below, and let's share. Okay, so let's get into today's video. We're talking about how your child should be seeing life, going through life, and there's some attributes that I want to touch on here that as parents we need to have. We need to be it, show it, and do it. And our children need to have these things as well, which will help them go through life, life difficulties, life's ups, life's downs. It will help them go through life. So the first thing is love. This is the first attribute that I want to touch on, that we as parents, we need to have, and we need to be giving. We need to be sharing love with our children and our loved ones around us, our family members around us. So that's love. That's the first thing. And our children learn love from a tiny age, from how we interact with them. When they're very tiny, how we pick them up, how we cuddle them, how we feed them, how we, look after them and clothe them. And that carries on throughout their lives in different stages as they get older. That love that we pour out to them, then they in turn will then begin to pour out that same love to their siblings, to their friends, and then to their families as they get older. So love is number one. Secondly, joy. How they perceive life, how they perceive things that have happened in their life. They receive it with joy. Not everything that's going to happen to them is going to be joyful, but they have that joy in them. They revert back to the joy. They look at the good that is happening, okay? And they have joy. And they get that from you. They get that from us as parents. If you are a dad who's always moaning, always complaining, you're always grimacing, how will your child, have joy if you're not showing that joy as a dad? If you're always upset and crying and as a mom, you're not showing that joy. Where then will our children see that joy? When will they learn to emulate that joy? So it's important that we have it so we can show it to our children. Number 3, peace. I think this is one of the major ones here. Peace. Having peace in your home. Everything is not chaotic in your home. When your children come home, when you come home from work or from business or from wherever, your home is a place of peace. Your home is a place of solace. It's your sanctuary. So your children then in turn create that peace in their daily lives as they're going around. Peace. Have peace within you and create that peace in your home. Number 4, patience. I remember years ago, I think my daughter, she was around 9 years old, 10 years old, and I said to her about these attributes, and she said, oh mum, you need more patience. So this is many years ago, so I hope over the years I've gained more patience. But having patience with each other, with our children, with our spouses, with, the general public, at work, having patience, exercising patience is very hard. We know it can be very difficult to exercise patience, especially when you see, why is this thing not happening? There's no reason for this thing not to be happening now. There's no reason for you not to be coming now. But we exercise patience, and in turn, our children learn how to be patient, in themselves, and be patient, with others. Okay, number 5, kindness. This is a thing that is so easy not to be kind nowadays. Be selfish. But show your children kindness by being kind to them and them being kind to you. And then when they're not kind, discuss it, talk about it. Oh, you could have been kinder in this. You could have done this differently. But of course, you need to be aware of how you're showing kindness as well to your children and to people that your children are seeing you interact with. Are you being kind when you go into the bank with your child's with you? Are you being kind to the teller? So being kind to people around us. Number 6, goodness. Goodness, this is one of the things that when my daughter was saying that I didn't have much patience, she said, "But Mum, you're good. You're a good woman. You're a good mum." I remember my son when he was very young saying, "Mum, you're a good woman." When he was little, being good. Having goodness, showing goodness. It's so easy nowadays to be bad and be disrespectful and do what you feel like. But when you do good, it really shows. It really makes the difference. Okay, so being good. Number 7, faithfulness. Keeping your word. Say, I'm going to do this, and you do it. You tell your child, every Wednesday we're going swimming, and every Wednesday you're faithful and you go swimming. I'm going to get you this for your birthday, and their birthday comes and you do this. Being faithful to what you say, being faithful to what you do, being faithful to each other as mum and dad. Being faithful, showing your children how to be faithful, and discussing, also talking about being faithful. Okay, number 8, gentleness. Oh my goodness, being gentle, doing things gently, taking your time to do things. It's easy to do things slapdash, quickly, in a rush, not caring. But when you're gentle and you do something, you take your time. You're soft-handed. Showing that gentle side of you. Your children are noting it, and they too are learning how to be gentle. When they want to be, finish something really quickly and they're just doing anything, you tell them to go and wash up and they're just banging the place there, but they're not doing it gently. Show them, teach them by you, dad, being gentle, especially you dads being gentle. It's not something that, we associate being male, being gentle, but show that as a dad, show that you too can be gentle. Not everything you do has to be, harsh and loud, and, you can be gentle. It doesn't take anything away from your manhood if you are a gentleman, or you show that gentle side. Okay, number 9, self-control. In this era that we're living with, where it's do as you please, when you like, with who you like, when you like, showing that self-control. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should, even if it's going to give you, moment pleasure. Showing and exercising that self-control will put your children in good stead for their lives and their future when they see you showing self-control, especially when it's an area where you can do the opposite. You can, not show self-control. You can be angry, or you can be, it's well within your rights to, but you exercise self-control, and your children are seeing it. Your teenagers are watching, that was control. They may not say it. They may not say, "Oh, Dad, that was self-control you showed there." They may not never say it, but they've noted it. They've seen it. They've clocked it. That showed excellent self-control in that situation where it could have really very easily gone the other way. Mum could have really told that woman off, but she exercised self-control. So these 9 things that I've named here, they're called the fruits of the Spirit. And all of us need to have these 9 attributes in our spirit. Okay, so I hope that helps us. Discuss these 9 things with your children. Ask them, which one of these 9 do you as a parent really exhibit? Which one do you need more of? Okay. All parents can be great parents. It's a journey.
Of their families and our society.